Last year, the girls knocked out the boys and claimed the top prizes for the Singapore and Asia Pacific Open categories in the Sudoku Challenge. This year, the girls are doing well again, taking out 57 of the 100 spots in the Singapore Open Finals. In this segment, Associate Professor Helmer Aslaksen from the Department of Math at NUS tells us why he thinks girls tend to fare better at Sudoku than guys.
Helmer, this is the first time that you said that you've seen the most number of guys on stage for the finals, yeah?
Right. No, because usually girls dominate these competitions. And I think there are several reasons. One reason is that in Sudoku you have to be very careful and organized. It's very easy to make a silly mistake, and in Sudoku it's very difficult to recover from mistake. So I think that girls tend to be a bit more careful and neat in things like this, and therefore I think girls do better in that respect. And secondly, I think that a lot of girls tend to shy away from mathematical style competitions because they feel that it's a social suicide. But Sudoku is different. It's totally socially acceptable to do Sudoku also for girls, so that's why this is a great chance for girls to experience some exciting problem solving and the joy of intellectual puzzles.
Speaking of that, there seems to be a lot of spectators here as well.
Definitely.
So there's something cool about being good at Sudoku.
Yeah, and I mean, first of all, I mean, Sudoku is something that appeals to everybody. And secondly, I think that the brands, the organizers here, have done a very good job at creating a nice atmosphere around the event. And I mean, when I first got involved with this, I really was a bit skeptical whether Sudoku would be a great spectator sport, but I'm really quite impressed by the atmosphere here.
Speaking of girls and guys doing the puzzle, why would you be surprised if a guy won?
No, I mean, obviously, you know, I think the key thing here is there are more girls competing at a high level here. I mean, like, I'm not saying that the girls are smarter. It's just that in traditional competitions of this format, there's sort of societal pressure stacks it against the girls to start with. So there are very few girls who participate, and therefore the guys dominate. Here, it really is more of a level playing field, and therefore, you know, a guy might win, a girl might win, whatever. We'll see. But I'm still more or less expecting one of the girls to win. One of them was also one of the finalists, one of the top 5 finalists last year, and I think that being able to, you know, be a top 5 2 years in a row says a lot about her, consistency. So she's my favorite.
So who is she?
The girl at the back right.
Of it is actually math.
Well, there's no arithmetic, and of course for a lot of people that is what they think of when they think in mathematics. They think that mathematicians are just human calculators, but the point here is that it's a logical puzzle, and logic of course is the founding block of mathematics. So I definitely think of it as a mathematical puzzle.
On my own theory, and that would be in that case I think that girls are more logical than guys.
Maybe.
Of all the finalists, Professor Helmer picked 17-year-old Malaysian student Carissa Cheng as his winning candidate. Will she live up to his expectations? Stay tuned to find out.